Oh! Father! Oh, Max, come in. Max, come in. Max, come in, Max. Max.
We'll make it quick, Father.
Max, come in. Come in, Max. Max, come in. Good boy. Come on, Max. Max, come in. You haven't done it. You're not getting it because you haven't done it.
I grew up in New England, and if you've ever been to a rural town in New England, it's easy to see that New England's past is kind of everywhere. There's dilapidated colonial farmhouses and graveyards out in the middle of the woods. And New England's past was very much part of my consciousness as a kid. It sounds like a little bit like whatever, but it is true. And I had like a real idea in my imagination of what mythic old New England was like. And my friends and I had our own tales about the witches in the houses in the neighborhood and all this kind of stuff. So I wanted to make a film that would capture that. I wanted to make an archetypal New England horror story.
I arrived on the set just as they finished. I was coming to film the next scene, and everything was very quiet walking up to this house. And then suddenly they obviously yelled cut, and 30 people came running out of this house screaming. They all go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! And I had no idea what they were filming. It was that scene that they'd been filming.
Probably the most weirdest, terrifying thing I've done in a great way. It's kind of difficult to articulate. I was slightly hysterical after.
Yeah.
But it was great, and it was great that we managed to do it. I know it's a really horrible thing to look at.
The cast was like incredible, and how their commitment to the piece, that I think also and the key crew members in every single department kept us going and happy and passionate, because the weather was horrible always trying to deal with the weather. And it was an extremely remote location with no cell service and no Wi-Fi, and we were traveling 45, 50 minutes to get there every day. I mean, the animals were very, 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 very difficult to work with.
Charlie the goat.
The kids were, fantastic to work with, but whenever you have kids, their short hours make things, complicated. And just shoot laying 60 to 80 dolly track in the woods. There's not a simple. I can't think of a simple shot in the movie. It was really challenging, but extremely satisfying to have those kinds of obstacles and to conquer them, even though you sort of wake up half in tears the next morning.
You can be sure that the second that you walk in there, you're going to be very uncomfortable, the entire time. And that's really aided by the score that was done by Mark Corvin and all of Jaren's cinematography. He really takes his time with the dolly and everything like that. So, yeah.
We've been talking a lot today about the fact that we didn't feel like we were making a horror movie. That's the thing. Our job, in a sense, was to create this family, create these characters that hopefully the audience would care about. So when things start to go wrong, it means something to the audience. So the horrific situation that they're in is moving to the audience.